go back over what I heard there. Get up early and basically at the same time every day. And I think in another video, I saw one of your videos where you say do everything early. And if I see that theme through here, so you're going to get up early, 4 a.m. every morning. That's very early. You're going to spend 1 hour on your mind, programming your mind. Okay. You're going to work out. You're going to get to work early, and then you have a routine that makes you accountable where you go live. And this is all by 9 a.m. We haven't even got through the rest of the day. So if you will, tell me what it means. And I think this is the best way we can help some of these salespeople is to show them what the day of a successful person looks like. And I believe that what you're describing here that you do is very much like what many, many successful people do. And that's why you did it. Is that fair to say?
I looked at all the big CEOs of companies and the people that I admired, and I watched their videos on YouTube or whatever. That is who I structure my life out of. Why? Because success leaves clues. And at the end of the day, if they're leaving the clues for me, I'd be stupid not to pick them up and follow suit. Now, what happens a lot of times, Billy, is the people that reach out to me in the DM, which you should see how many people do, and comment and want me to help them or coach them. I had a private coaching for a long time where people paid me to do this. The problem is they just wouldn't do the things that I was doing. Mm-hmm. They wanted the benefits. They wanted everything I had. They wanted the multiple streams of income, getting promoted. They wanted all this stuff. The problem is when I told them what it took to get it, that is where it was breaking down. Okay. Mm-hmm. They weren't willing to put in the work that I put in to get the results that I got. Now, I think that's a very common thing in the world.
I think so. So, I tell people all the time that goals are important. I've yet to have a guest on here because I only have successful guests on here. I've yet to have a guest on here that did not say that it was important to have goals and write them down. Do you believe in writing your goals down?
I do. And actually I voice them on Facebook, which really helped me. That first day I went out, you can probably go back and see the first few videos I did. I said, here's why I'm doing this and where I want to get to. I told everybody, I want to be I want to be a dealership principal. I want to own my own dealership. I want to be a GM. I want to work my way up the ranks. And this is my goal. And within 5 years, I told everybody within 5 years, this is where I'm going to be. And I did it in 3.5.
Okay. I'm so glad you brought that up. So there is, I don't think anybody has all the right answers, but I do agree with you on that. And now we talked about criticism. I've seen you talk about criticism. So many people want to keep their goals private. And the fact that you were bold enough to stand up in front of the camera on Facebook Live when you're a salesperson and say within 5 years, I want to be a dealer principal or a GM. Do you think that that's the right path for everybody? And like, obviously you're very capable of handling criticism. There's no way you posted that as a salesperson didn't get a little bit of criticism, if not straight out ridicule for saying that. So how do you deal with criticism, and how do you suggest that someone else deal with their goals and criticism?
Well, I use that stuff as fuel. It doesn't bother me, man. I just looked at it as like, whatever. Not that many people rooted against me to my face or in my comments. They might have done it behind my back. A lot of people, especially at the dealership I was at. There's an old school dealership, and I'm out there doing videos every day, right? And so I did get ridiculed. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, even if you ridicule me, I don't care. That stuff doesn't matter. That just means that you don't see my vision. You don't think of yourself in that capacity. You don't have that kind of courage, or you don't have that kind of heart that I got. I got a grit and a heart. I'm born in the Midwest, and I just come from a different cloth, man. I fight, I persevere, and the things that I've been through in my life allow me to have a grit that maybe some people don't have. Now, can you learn that grit? Yeah, probably. But at the end of the day, I was born with the determination that when you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to show you I can, right? Mm-hmm. And I knew I had the talent to do it. See, that's the difference. I knew I did. I had the confidence in myself. I knew what I was doing. The problem was a lot of people that'll watch this today are just not in the right situations, mm-hmm. right? Timing is everything. And being in the right situation, knowing the right people, having the right network, that is very, very important. So your discipline is very important, man. And remember, I told you, you have to have enough people know you're talented. So if you don't have it where you're at, you got to expand it, right? My network is very large in this industry now. If I lost my job today, I'd have a job equal to in 10 minutes. Why? Because I built enough network in this industry, right? And I really believe that a lot of people don't do it. They don't stay consistent with it, Billy. They'll go out and do one video, they'll go out and do a couple posts, and they want instant like recognition, or they want this consistency that I have, but they can't get it because they don't put in that time.